What's up, everybody? This is Whiskey in the Six. I'm Rob, doing the Offerman Lagavulin Charred Oak casks, 11-year-old. This is the third edition of the Offerman. The first one was just an 11-year-old. Second one was a Guinness finish, and this one is Charred Oak finish. So 46%, very reasonable in price. I think it's still available, to be honest with you. This one did not fly off the shelves. It is about 120 Canadian. I think you can get it on sale for less than that, to be honest with you. At first there was some hype around it, and then it really died down. They must have made a lot of it. I'm not exactly sure why it didn't fly off the shelves. You would think that people would opt to get this one over the 12, considering the price difference of the 12 being almost double, if not more than double, in some places. And the 16 is pretty expensive now as well, being close to $200 Canadian in some parts. So I think this is a great buy, and I'm gonna tell you why in just a sec. Really nice Lagavulin forward nose. Do you get a lot of charred oak on this? No. Definitely don't understand why they didn't at least put a little bit more time in the charred oak if they were gonna do this expression. But that doesn't take away from the fact that this is a well-rounded, very nice whiskey. The nose, you get a lot of like cooked meats like bacon, other barbecued meats, nice honey barbecue sauce, honey glazed barbecue sauce. Because there is a lot of sweetness on this as well. The peat is very barbecue forward. Nothing really medicinal there. This has sat on my bar for quite some time, so obviously it's had some time to open up. I'm assuming this is unchill filtered, although I don't think it says it anywhere on the box or the bottle. Knowing Lagavulin, they might have added a touch of color for shelf consistency purposes, but I would be surprised. It's not very dark. It was finished in a charred oak barrel. I don't know why they would have to add color if they did, but you know, it's a finish, so I don't know. I feel like there's absolutely no point for Lagavulin to add color, so I really hope that they don't, but a lot of people think they do because they don't express that they don't add color anywhere on their box or bottle. It's got a very like creamy, almost vanilla kind of nose on the palate. Yeah, that's really nice. Very minerally. You don't get a ton of that sweetness up front, but it shows up later on in the finish. Finish is pretty long, it's still going. More sweet, heavy on the finish, more mineral and smoke in the beginning of the palate. Yeah, that's really nice. These videos will be popping up on Patreon a lot sooner than they will be on YouTube. So if you haven't already and you want to, you can join Patreon for as little as $1 and get these videos much earlier. $1 a month, I think, is the minimum, if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, you'll be able to get all these videos at least 2 weeks to 1 month to even up to 2 months, because I've been putting out a lot of videos on Patreon now, so you might get these way ahead of the people watching on YouTube. But that doesn't discredit the YouTube followers, so please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Yeah, this is really nice. Not overly viscous, but there is a nice viscosity to this. This is actually something really nice to enjoy outside. It's got just the right amount of complexity. It should be able to fight the elements outside as far as let's say you're by a fire pit and there's smoke coming off the fire pit, or you're by a barbecue and you're watching a friend grill or you're grilling yourself. Any kind of climate outside, someone's having a cigar, you're having a cigar. I think this would compete and do a good job fighting those elements and standing out. And it's not overly viscous, it's not too thick in any way, shape, or form, so it actually would be a very nice summer dram. All right, all that being said, I really like this. Price is great, checks out almost all the boxes, okay? Almost all the boxes, and I say almost because we don't know for sure that that's unchill filtered, although we can assume it is based on the ABV, and we don't know for sure that there's added color, although we can assume there is added color because it's not stated. So for all those reasons, I'm giving this one an 85. I think it's very, very good. I will definitely buy that again. 85 under $100 is probably my new, like, I recommend you buy it right away. I recommend you get that whiskey blind without having to taste it first, especially obviously I'll give you the disclaimers. If you're not a peat fan, you're not gonna like this, okay? So but yeah, 85 is definitely that mark range where I recommend it under $200 for sure, okay? And then this definitely is one of those things. So pick this up. You could probably get it at a really, really good price because they are sitting on shelves still in a lot of places. I don't think you'll be disappointed, to be honest. If you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you really like the video and you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. You can get the bell to get notifications for when I do release a video, because a lot of people, even if they're subscribed to me, are not getting notifications for when I release videos. So hopefully you hit that bell. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And like I said earlier, you can support this channel for as little as $1 on Patreon. Cheers.